هل لك سر عند الله بينك أنت وبين الله.
I've got two children here, two daughters who attend Taleem Institute. We've recently moved into Grays. It's been about 6 months. It's a very nice environment for us, for the kids as well. I'm very happy, very lucky actually, to have an institute right on our doorstep for our children to attend. My children have been attending Taleem Institute since September. They really enjoy it. They really love the environment. I myself, I can tell the difference with my children. They really want to, wake up in the morning and come to the institute, come to the lessons, enjoy with their teachers, with their students, time spent, and they seem to be learning a lot of things quickly as they seem to be playing and learning together at the same time. So it's really a joy to see them develop into good people like that, and the environment really helps. We don't really have this kind of environment in other places. Like in schools, we don't get to see our children every time of the day. Most of the hours they're in school, picking up different stuff. So the environment really affects them. So I think having an environment like this gives them a different perspective in life and gives them become good role models in the future.
Yeah.
We need such an institute like this because as children growing up in a Western society, a modern society, they have many influences around them, and this kind of influences turn them into the characters they want to become. So it affects them in a lot of ways. And having an institute like Taleem, it's got good ethics. It's got good, to become a good person. A child needs that, to see that, to get influenced by this kind of stuff and maybe progress them in life in good ways. It really helps with, I can see my children, they're still really young here. They're 7 years old and 5 years old, and they've got manners, and then they're picking up these extra etiquettes from the institute, and it's really helping them. And even stuff that we as parents ourselves, we haven't really picked up on yet, and in simple du'as for leaving the house and walking into the toilet, and my children have automatically, they're doing it themselves. So it's a big difference I can see. Messages for other parents. Locally, if you have the opportunity, bring your child and let them pick up, learn something really valuable, and it's a big investment, a really good investment for your child to do. For any other parents, it's a really good investment. Other than spending money on other things here and there, spending money on bills, spending money on this, why not spend money on a good investment for your child's future and your future, and for life.
Assalamu alaikum. So I am a parent at Taleem Institute. I have 2 children, 2 boys that attend here on the weekend. They are ages 9 and 10. So they come here on the weekend, and my eldest son, he's in Quran, he studies Quran, and the second one, he's studying Juz Amma. But the good thing about Taleem Institute is they also incorporate other studies as well, which is a good thing about this place. It has a modern approach where they teach Islamic studies and stories of the prophets and Aqidah and other small lessons that complement the overall studies that they're providing here. I think the children, they really enjoy coming here, and this education is very important for our children and the next generation. And I think it's important in the sense that if they have a good understanding and grounding of Islam, then they will benefit themselves and they will also benefit the community as well. We need institutes like this to basically educate. The mission statement for Taleem is to educate, engage and empower. And we need institutes like this that are basically proactive, providing the education for our next generation, the children, and also engaging with the community. They have a lot of other courses and weekend classes. In the evening they have parent groups, and they have talks for elderly people, and they have talks for mothers and toddlers, and they've got lessons and classes for sisters and Tajweed classes for brothers. So they're very proactive, and something like this is very important in a growing community in Grays, where the Muslim community is still small and growing. We definitely need an institute like this that's doing what they can to be proactive and supporting the community and providing the education that they need. So my message for parents would be to engage and interact with Taleem. Taleem needs your support. It's a new institute. It's only been here for the last 6 months or so. And if you have children, to send your children here, because this is a place where children will learn more about Islam, and it will benefit them and it will benefit the community as well. And if you don't have children, Taleem, there's lots of opportunities here for you to come and interact with lessons or talks, and you can also basically provide support because they need support here as well.
Hi, my name is Saima, and I've got 2 sons that attend this Taleem. They've been here 2 months now, so we're relatively new to the setting. It's definitely increased their Islamic knowledge. They are a lot more aware of the way they should be compared to maybe their non-Muslim peers, which I think is a great benefit. But they're also taught to be very respectful of everyone around them, which not all establishments teach children, which I think is amazing. The benefits are endless. I mean, especially this establishment, because it's not just for younger children, it's also great for older students. They've got adult classes. They've also got the talks, which is every 2 weeks, which I come to, which is amazing for me because I'm new to this area. So it helps. I mean, I've made so many friends through this establishment, which I wouldn't have made if I was left to my own devices. And I think this establishment brings a lot of our community together. It's almost like a glue. I don't think there's an establishment anywhere close by that can compare to this one, because the teachers here are great, the ustads are great. My children absolutely love their ustad. They're very friendly, they're approachable. I've been in other establishments where the teachers, if there's something you want to bring up, the teachers just don't want to, the ustads just don't want to know. And here they're so much more approachable. They listen. It's not that they just they actually listen and then would use that going forward in teaching your children, which you don't get everywhere else. The curriculum is different from their old setting. My children are still quite new here. So far it's been good. They're enjoying it, and then they enjoy the settings and the way it's been taught to them, this current curriculum. No, I just keep up the good work. I don't know what I'd do without this establishment here, and thank you.
My name's Kemi, and I have 2 children. One attends Taleem for madrasa, the other's only 2, so he's still at home. So Sarah's learning Quran, she's learning du'as, and just Islamic studies as well. We need a well-structured and well-presented organisation to show we need to show Islam in a good light within our society today. We need to show the children as well a method of learning other things other than their mainstream education. We need to show them that they need to learn about their religion as well. It's just as, if not more important than what they're learning in school. So we need to just fine-tune their learning and make it well presented to the world as well, and to our community in Thurrock. So, for instance, the Christmas holidays have just passed, and we're in school. Most children were looking forward to Christmas. Sarah was able to come here and realise that her and her madrasa friends are going to look forward to Eid, and that's okay. And so it's a place where she can feel more normal, where she may feel slightly different at school. I would say we need to normalise Islam to our children from a young age. Don't make them feel like Islam is a separate part of their life. It needs to be their whole life. And coming to a place like Taleem and finding Muslim friends and having Muslim aunties and uncles from all different cultures is a good way of teaching them that Islam is just life. It's not what they do just, when they're at home.